Whoa, we're back for some Bleach Soul Resonance, and I figure it's time to take a step into Las Noches Showdown. This is the new Frenzy Feast mode, which seems to be or at least we've been told, is a bit harder than typical. I haven't watched anyone do this. I haven't really peeked in on what's going on in here. I figured I'd save it until it was time to record for it. So I figure just depending on how long it takes, we'll do 1 or 2 of these each video or something like that. Maybe just, get out 2 videos in total, getting, we'll do Ulquiorra, Grimmjow, and then we'll do Yami and Noitra right after. So, one thing I'm thinking about is Mayuri can only go on one team. Mayuri can only go on one team. In this case, I do think that what you're going to want to do is run maybe a Rangiku over here, because otherwise I think that the thrust team is pretty solid. So most people's thrust team is better than their strike team, even if they do have Grimmjow. So I do think you're gonna want to run Rangiku and Noita's team and save Mayuri for Ulquiorra. That's just my first time suspicion. So I am gonna do something like this, and we're just gonna run it, right? So why not? Why not? And we'll just let this rip. Why not just take it all down, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you can follow along, use the teams I'm using if you so please. Ulquiorra, I always said, is going to become a boss at some point, and I think Ulquiorra does just end up being probably the hardest complete boss in the game if I'm going to count what he's actually doing, which is a big deal, right? It's he's not a pushover like a lot of the other bosses seem to be. So we're just gonna do this and grab that. I mean, at least until his final form, he probably won't be much of a big deal though. So we'll probably just take him on and speed through the rest and see how he's doing in his final incarnation. But for now, I just want to see what he's up to. He is getting fucked up for now though. My god. My god, boy. You didn't put up any fight. 4,800 there. Okay. So let us just continue to bop through these, right? Let's just bop through these. Let's just do it all in one go as well. I mean, why not? Why not? We're not gonna do any auto battling probably, just because I do feel I don't know. Feels like a cop out when we're trying to place high in this new mode. I could imagine the Ulquiorra one being pretty important. I feel like if you mess up your Ulquiorra fight, you will rank quite a bit lower because it is the one giving you the 20% bonus or whatever it is. Swap out into this. You can see that the rotations are becoming much smoother, by the way. I'm having much less problem getting this at least first rotation out on Grimmjow, and this is going to be really important if you're going long term with this team. If you're really interested in maximizing Grimmjow, you're going to want to get this rotation down in mind. And I mean, that's essentially right there, the completion of it and the full rotation. We'll go out into here. Go back out. And we get the full one, and we get to go into ult after this. I think we just ult. I mean, can we just cancel and kill him here? Yeah, god, that looks so cool. He's so sick. I said it before, it's not like I'm oh my god, Grimmjow is my favorite Espada or anything. But they did it, man. He's so sick. I think this is exactly what the game was sort of missing for a real half Annie, this is a big deal character. I don't know. I think they nailed that part of it. If you're not the biggest Grimmjow fan, I find it hard to believe that you're this is just mid, etc., etc. He's so cool. That ultimate feels like fucking crack, man. That shit hits so crazy. We'll go out in here. So he's finally got to the point where he's going to be running his second form, which is the one where he actually has the phase transition. So we're getting into Ulquiorra fighting back slowly but surely. So I figured I'd take you along for the ride. Very nice. We're gonna go small into him. And we're gonna go back into him. So just like before, not having too much trouble maintaining so far. We get one more. I don't want to ult him. So here's like where, yeah, there we go. If that didn't kill or like kill the phase, I didn't want to ult him because I knew he was gonna do this. So we can do it now. And we'll probably be switching. Whoop. Not me, bucko. Not me, bucko. We gotta dodge. Yeah. As for the rotations get sloppy. Talked about this before. People don't value enough how like sloppy the rotations get once you actually have to like fight a character. And that is gonna get worse as we go on. So slightly less on the time. That's sad. Slightly less on the time is sad. So we've got 4 here coming up. Not bad so far though. I feel like we're blitzing out pretty well. I felt like that was stage 4 though. I'm surprised that that was only stage 3. But yeah, as I was saying, like Ulquiorra is like that fight that once we get to the 5th one, I can see people dropping points to him just because I don't know, he slips in damage, dude. He's not like, I don't know, Ulquiorra has just a way of sticking around, and I hope they continue to move the game in a direction where like boss fights like Ulquiorra are standardized. I'm also super excited to see like what white Ichigo will look like, what Wichigo will look like, because now that we have Grimmjow, like, I don't know, it's kind of like sky's the limit, right? Like, he's so sick looking, and it's like, how do you not think that it's gonna be exactly the same for like white Ichigo and Ulquiorra, right? Like, so I'm really excited to see what they turn those characters into, because they're just, he's like, this is so sick. This feels so good to use. It's such a good angle. It just looks great. It genuinely looks amazing. Like, they did such a good job on making this character hype, even if you're not like, the biggest Grimmjow fan in the world. I feel like, how are you like not pleased by the animations they've come up with here? Like, I don't know, like, seriously, like, if you're like, I'm kind of like mid on Grimmjow's like presentation, I'd love to know why, because as a big Kenpachi fan, I was really surprised that they managed to make a character that looks better than Kenpachi, because I think Kenpachi looks amazing still. Go in here. Ooh. Go into this. We're gonna ult and then ult back into him, but we are missing hunting points right now. We did get the passive up though, so we should have crit damage. Yeah, wow, a lot of damage. 10 million. I don't know if you saw that. We actually managed to sneak in. We managed to sneak in a bonus little tick there. We'll do this too. We're going to go out and into this. Such good synergy for these two characters. Oh no! Oh no, that is gonna matter, man. Just ult here. That's gonna matter. That's a lot of time I just wasted getting hit there. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it really is. $15 milli from that? God damn. $15 fucking milli from the girl. Soifon looks so good, dude. Like, I said it before. There were people like dooming on Soifon, and I was like, I don't know. They said that she was made with Grimmjow in mind. And for some reason, people were like, no, I don't think so. And I don't know. Thank God we saw that he was using his Seto up there, by the way, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't get broken if we just get hit by that, which would have been a nightmare. This should be the last little bit of damage that we need, though. Here we go. Finish up. Let me see it. Ooh, he looks so sick. So how do we do? Down to 2680. So we take quite a bit of time off there. That's pretty sad. That's gonna matter a lot. I mean, that's just like not having the damage. 6800. Okay. For the next one, we'll probably just do the final fight, just so that, like, you know, this doesn't go forever. We don't really need to see me go through like all 5 fights again, but I wanted to actually like see what this looked like as, you know, the new character, the new team, as well as just getting the on-screen practice for doing Grimmjow's rotation, since he is a meaningfully difficult character. This is a meaningfully difficult team. I mean, we could still see that I don't really have a grasp of like getting everything up all at once. Okay. Go here. Why can't the entire game just be doing this rotation, you know? Wouldn't life be dream if like it was just doing this rotation over and over again, you guys? Okay. So we go here. So we can get my Yuri in. This feels so smooth. This part I got. And we'll do the whole thing and then go to ult. We'll probably go ahead and check damage totals after this one ends, just out of curiosity. We'll go into here. It looks like I need a little bit more ult charge on my my Yuri for this rotation. If you notice, I definitely do have like a spot where I can see myself like having time to go, but look at that HP holding on there. I'm actually not sure if we'll get this down in time. We'll have to see, but it's looking like I'm not doing enough damage. 2 minutes left to do so much. We'll see. This might be one of those cases where we just don't have it as like free to play. Let's go here. I mean, we're gonna get a big rotation here though, so maybe that's enough. Okay. I mean, that was big damage. God, that looks so cool. Go here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know genuinely if we'll have it. Like, he's got quite a bit of HP left unless we start really like buzzsawing him down. Still at 13. That's a lot of HP left. There's a lot of HP left to buzzsaw through, man. We will have to see. We might be taking a very low score here in the end. I mean, we've burned through 5 bars at this point, and I don't really know if there's any way to get to like optimize more damage out of this. Our only hope will essentially just be that like other people haven't you know, aren't getting like these huge scores in either. Like the average player is also sort of like struggling to complete this. I'm gonna do this, because this has just been burning a hole in our pocket, and then we can go into Grimmjow after. 15 million there looks good, though. We'll say that. Only down to 9 million here. Oh, I don't think we got it. Maybe on the next spiritual dissipation break? I don't know. I don't know. It's dicey as hell. 1 minute left to do so much. And I mean, these rotations, I mean, these are the rotations. They're hitting, like... We'll have to see the damage after, and then maybe we could speculate on just, like, how much more we needed. Okay. We can go to Descadon after. Here we are. Damn, that looks cool. I mean, we're just about to make him phase shift, and he's gonna have a minute left, essentially. Yeah, that's not great optics, but I mean, this break is huge. This break is huge. 18 million there. Do this, and we're gonna get a swap here. Okay. Do we have ult? We would need... Oh, 9 seconds. Yeah, I don't think we got it. Yeah, no. A minute left. A minute left to do all of this damage. There's just no way. And he's going to be in, like, his juiced up form, so he's going to be, like, actually, you know, fighting us soon. There's one. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm locking in. I'm locking in to hit these fucking rotations. Ooh. Do this. What is he about to do to me? What is he about to do to me? Help. This. See, we dashed out of the rest of that animation, by the way. I don't know if you saw it. We dashed out of the rest of that animation to essentially get like a little cheeky cancel. This. Yeah, it's not happening. I want to break him before I desk get on. Okay. You're kind of wildin', no? Okay. Okay, we get the switch here. Okay, we're break. We're gonna desk it on. Okay. Maybe holding that ult was actually fucking huge here. I have no idea how much damage it's gonna do in total. 18 million there is really, really big. Desk it on here. I mean, maybe this might have genuinely mattered so much. That did so much. That did so much. I don't think we're gonna get it in time, but that did so much, man. That was like that was hugely important. We're getting so much out of this like break. If we had just one more, like if we just had like one more cooldown worth of Descadon, maybe. But I think in the end we're just not gonna get there. Here. This is a race against the clock. I mean, it's like 10 bars left or something like that. 11. Oh, that's so sad. It's gonna be so little. It's gonna be so little, man. I mean, maybe. Ooh. How much is this gonna do? 13 million is big. I mean, this. Okay. We haven't gotten Mayuri in a long time. Oh, I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can do it. Oh, no. I saw it at the last moment. I saw the flash in the sky. I tried to dodge. Oh, no. That is so sad. I mean, I don't know if there was any chance either way, but that is so sad. Oh, I missed the pin. Oh. We tried. I mean, nearly 300 million from our boy, 100 million worth of Descadon. Oh, we tried, man. We tried. How much in total? Ended up with 28 million in total. Grab our rewards. Ooh, the big rewards. And these ones I'll come in on. So, we do have Toshido's weapon these days, so we actually are able to use Toshido. He's not some kind of like mythological character that I simply cannot make use of anymore. So I'm just gonna skip through the beginning phases, and we'll come back on the, you know, the what do I want to say? we'll come back on the actual like using of the last fight. So we jump back in, and here are our total scores. Nearly 4,000 here, nearly 5,000 here, nearly 6,000 here, and then a precipitous drop on these ones here. So 3,900 out of the possible 7,000 here, and I imagine this one is going to be quite a bit low itself. But I'm glad I cut back in because obviously, like I said, my spirit team is just not up to snuff. We did get the weapon coming into this celebration for Toshiro. He was the one I picked with the selector. If Bankai Ichigo ever hits the main banner, I'll grab his from the weapon standard banner. But I figured if I had anyone, I mean, I've already got Kenpachi, so if Bankai Ichigo ends up being the best for, you know, White Ichigo or something, then we'll know when that happens. But until then, so far I've been going with a rotation like this. This has been my opener here. It's like something to this effect, and then I'd go into this. And then from here, we go ahead and ult out and go into Toshiro thereafter. Usually after this, Grimmjow does an attack that is parryable. I don't know why I didn't get the dragon cancel there, actually. What the hell? Am I crazy? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucking it up so bad. I've been hitting that literally the entire time. I don't know how I missed the flashpoint there. That's crazy. I guess, you know, talking and doing something really does weigh you down, I guess. That must be it, because, I mean, I've done this a million times. So, yeah, there... Oh my god, he missed him because he dodged. Okay. Whatever. That's crazy missing those on Toshiro, I'm not gonna lie. Missing both? That's really not good. At least the rotation from in here is pretty simple. We just cash out a little bit, but mostly we just want to get into this. And we're going to go into Zaya Lapido. And we'll go ahead and pop ult. We'll go into Toshiro. And we'll pop ult here as well. But I'm not sure of my damage. This might end up being another Ulquiorra situation. I just don't think we'll end up having it. I mean, if that team couldn't get it, then essentially no way does my spirit team get it. We do 8 million there, which ain't too bad. We got a little bit more damage to do, so we'll go ahead and pop this here. Why not? We'll swap out here before we miss the big ult. And not bad. 24 million is nothing to sneeze at. We got a freebie. Damn, Grimmjow does not fuck around. He is not letting us up at all. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe. Okay. Okay, we'll go into Toshiro here. Get the break, not bad. Some wackiness with the start, but we push on, I suppose. And we should be able to, yeah, pop Hado number 90 here. Spamming Hado 90 like TYBW Aizen. And we're gonna go and ult, swap into Toshiro. But yeah, by the looks of it, our damage is just not enough at all. For the people who pulled on Aizen's reruns, though, I imagine you're feasting this up. I mean, Spirit really is one of the better teams in the game if you know, pulled on Aizen's dupes, right? I mean, it's just, you know, sort of is what it is. But if you're like a content creator like me, if you're trying to make sure you get everyone to be like pretty usable, then it's just really hard to have found like the time. 11 million from Toshiro is not bad though, and Toshiro is not bad himself, but the power of Aizen is just like kind of smothering is kind of the issue. Is like he really does just become the gold standard for the color, essentially. Like double support Aizen just becomes the gold standard, so it's really hard to want to find room for other characters in Toshiro's case, which, you know, like I said, it's kind of sad, because I do think Toshiro is really, really good, and I do think he's worth getting if you're like a new player who is, you know, we're 8 weeks away rather from like Ulquiorra showing up, so it's not like, oh my god, you know, Toshiro is just, you know, here to be replaced immediately or anything like that. But that boy Aizen, he's pretty good. That boy Aizen is pretty good. Zaya Lapro feeling like a dream, by the way, just floating in and out of these rotations, no problem. Bro, is that beam tracking? What's up with you, dog? You got the aimbot on? What the hell? I can't dodge? As with before, we're gonna go on to this, then to this. We can ult off of this. We're gonna go right into Aizen. We can probably get a technique here. Oh no, technique down. And we'll do this before we ult with Hitsugaya. Oh my god, he dodged! You fucking bitch. Oh, you bitch. I mean, we are just not doing enough damage regardless, but that's fucked up. That's fucked up, dog. Come on. What are you doing to me? You go here. Oh, I'm just like so defeated. I wasn't even looking at the like timer. After he dodged, I'm actually like, I'm checked out, dude. I'm checked out. I'm tilted. Do this. 20 seconds to go and not even close. By comparison, I think the fight with the Thrust team is going to be a dream, but what a sad one. Two big mistakes overall. I'm not going to act like the initial like opening rotation wasn't my fault, but yeah, the Spirit team, I feel like that Spirit team from a free-to-play lens still feels the kind of like the slowest to get going. But you know, like as you sort of watch this, you can let me know what you think. I'm certainly not optimizing the most. I mean, I've also not used Toshido a ton, but I have noticed that my Spirit team does still continue to lag behind in most cases. Such a bad showing. Such a bad showing. 4,800 though does get me the big reward, so we are pretty close to, yeah, we're close to finishing off, thankfully. But we're gonna do it here because that was 27 minutes. A bad showing from my Spirit team, sadly. And we'll go over the actual like builds, and then we'll do the next ones in the next video. But you know, it's interesting. My Aizen is really well built, honestly, for what he is. The 25% crit is missing there, but huge amounts of crit for damage and stuff like that. Zaya Lapido has exactly what he wants as well, but that Toshido slot just does not come through for me. I mean, he's not level 100. I should definitely level him up. But, you know, 25% more crit there, or is it 30%? Yeah, so he's got like 81% crit. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. The other characters, mind you, are the same as they've always been. So Mayuri hasn't changed at all, and he has Awakening 3 core stamp. She hasn't changed at all. She's got Boundary 1, and Grimmjow has not changed at all. He's still got Boundary 0, core stamp 1, and weapon 1. If you wanted to get the most out of your Grimmjow, by the way, crit rate on this weapon stamp is huge, as well as the various damage and strike resistance bits here. So if you wanted to get the most on a low spender, this is not for the free to plays, but the low spenders, I would get B1 and then start getting weapon stamps. I think that would help your Grimmjow a lot. One thing I would like to see going forward is a weapon stamp selector for just like a dupe printer. So like, if you go here and here, there's like an ascension, and there should be one that's just like this right here. I think they should give this out. They should give at least one of these out. But that is just me personally. I think that would be really healthy. But yeah, that's gonna be like 30 minutes of gaming here, something like that. And I'll see you in the next one. Like if you like the video, subscribe to the club. We'll go make it, and peace.